Alright guys, so yeah, welcome back to our new video, and today we are in Helicity. This is the guide to Helicity. So whether you're starting out or whether you've been chasing in Helicity for quite some time, this can really help. As you guys can see, I have 5.4 million. I really should stay off this game for a little bit. I have too much money. Anyway, so we're gonna click play. Most people, they used to spawn Dermore. Don't do that. Dermore is the worst location for you to start out. I recommend Moloka or let me find Elmhurst. One of those two I recommend because they're pretty close to each other. Yeah, so I'm gonna spawn in Moloka. Obviously, what you're first gonna do is go navigate all the way over here to thermodynamics. Look at the thermodynamics. This is an enhanced risk. We'll go with it just for this video. So for this part, I'm going to be going over which vehicles you should go for out of the regular vehicles, and then which vehicles you should go for out of the interceptors. So if you go over here to the dealership, you'll obviously start with this Ford Bronco, $0. You will then have to spawn Ford Bronco in if you're starting out, or if you're already, well, yeah, already been playing for a little bit, you should have at least Dom 3. But if you don't, we'll get to that as well. So you'll want to go over here and spawn it. Y'all guys will not have a mesonet at first. Y'all guys won't have a mesonet at first. Y'all guys have to buy the mesonet, which is right here. It's $8,500. But for the meantime, you guys are gonna want to buy a probe. Yep, so with that probe, you guys will be able to record wind speeds. You guys will also, whenever you guys get enough money, which means you guys got an intercept, and you guys get the mesonet, you guys can put it on y'all's Ford Broncos and drive into the tornado. Now, there are a few different ways that you guys can get money in this game, and that is by one, driving around, and this thing goes pretty slow, so I would recommend getting a head start. Turn your graphics up to as high as it's recommended for your device. But you guys can earn money by driving. You guys should see my money go up here soon. You guys could, yep, there it goes. You guys could also go and probe drop. So let's say a tornado is headed right here. You guys could probe drop, earn money through here. Or, oh, holy sunrise, Jesus, okay. Or y'all guys could do one thing and drive straight into the tornadoes in Ford Bronco. That will allow y'all's mesonet to start getting wind speeds, which will then start earning y'all guys money as well. Or y'all guys can do all three. Which y'all guys will obviously already be doing at least 2 of the 3. Where you guys are driving, y'all guys earn money, so y'all guys would have to drive 2 tornadoes. And then when we guys get into the tornado's path, just as long as it will work. Why is my jump button not working? Look at there it goes. Y'all guys would then just probe it. And if you guys wanted to, y'all guys could put y'all's. Also, another thing that I recommend for starter people, point y'all's vehicles directly at the tornado. This surprisingly gives it a little more wind resistance due to the front being more aerodynamic than any part of the vehicle. So if y'all guys have it like that, it's not much more of a wind speed resistance, but it'll give you guys like a few miles per hour more. So yeah, that is what I do recommend y'all guys doing. Let's see. So, once you guys do this for about probably an hour or so, you guys should have at least $60,000 or more. I then recommend buying the Tahoe, as this is one of the fastest. This is the fastest vehicle with maximum speed. Off-road speed, this is one of these slower-ish vehicles. There are definitely vehicles way slower than this, but 80 off-road. But it can withstand 105, which is the same threshold as the Ford Bronco. But y'all guys would have the fastest vehicle, which actually, believe it or not, I've gotten 384 before. Okay, there it goes. Finally, let me jump out. Okay, I got 384 mile per hour, a 384 mile per hour tornado before, and it was using the Tahoe. I was driving Tahoe down that way, was gonna intercept a wedge, and then started to do violent screen shaking. So I then knew it was over 200, and from that distance I had a feeling it was over 300. I placed down my probe, dipped north, and then got 384. Oh Jesus! Holy. But so this is the fastest vehicle in the game, faster than Tornado Attack. So this is the starter vehicle that I recommend. Well, one of the regular vehicles that I recommend. The next recommended vehicle I 100% recommend to y'all guys is the Silverado and Downpour. Both of these are really good. See, this goes 95. This is the second fastest vehicle with off-road speed. And this is the third fastest at 90. And it can withstand 110 miles per hour. So, y'all guys can either choose that, or y'all guys can save up for your first interceptor. Which, it should be relatively way easier to get tornadoes and get money using Tahoe, if you guys do that, as it goes 115, meaning you go really fast compared to every other vehicle. So obviously make sure that y'all guys' headlights are on when we are going to the rain, as the rain can get very intense. So that was for the regular vehicles. Now onto the interceptors. The interceptors I recommend for a starter one, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but it's honestly Titus. Titus is literally 50k more than Tiv and Dom 1. It can withstand 175, which is better than these guys. And it is the fourth fastest vehicle in the game at 90 miles per hour off-road speed. So y'all guys can just use that and be able to catch up to tornadoes easier than normal, like easier than Dom 1, Tib 1. So that is the very first interceptor that I recommend that y'all guys get. So save up for 150k when you guys get the Tahoe, or get one of the others, and save up for 150k if you guys want to. Disclaimer, which is probably going to be put at the very beginning of the video anyway. Y'all guys do not have to go off of what I say. Y'all guys can go off of what y'all guys want to do. As I'm not going to force this on y'all guys. This is just starter tips. So now there is section 2 of this video. Reading radar. Well, this is actually really good. Storm spawn, Jesus. Okay. So let's get on to reading radar. So y'all guys may notice the fact that there is obviously green, yellow, orange, red, purple, but it's not what it necessarily means on Twisted. Since you guys, most of you guys who play will see like Twisted most. Even I play Twisted a lot, which I do recommend going to check out Blank's video for Twisted tips. Obviously I'm not good at Twisted. I have like 5K is my name. So yeah, we don't talk about that part. So let's go and read the velocity. So reading the velocity. You guys can kind of see where this is, what the velocity would look like for a certain amount of winds. So 100, if you guys get negative 150 and then positive 150, radar is reading 300 without reading 300. Like, you don't need a Dow in order to estimate what winds the tornado is. You guys can just use this right here, negative 150, 150. You guys will easily be able to figure it out. Okay, now here is kind of what I'm talking about with this. With the probing and earning money all three ways. So y'all guys obviously saw that I was earning money through driving. Now, if you combine that with doing this, with parking your vehicle right on the tornado's path, placing down your probe as well, your probe will start to earn money whenever it reaches 60 miles per hour or more. I believe that's the exact same for the mesonet. I don't really know because I don't really use the mesonet as much. So with that, you guys should earn money through the probe and mesonet, making you guys earn money 2 times faster than usual. This is though only if you have a mesonet. You'll be able to earn 2 times faster. Unless you're probing and driving away, then you can also earn through that way. Also, you guys can turn off that settings, and you guys can go into settings, photosensitive mode enabled, and then the lightning won't happen like that. Oh, did I miss us? Definitely did not miss us there. Yep, gone. See, I guys can see I'm earning money through that, and also earning money through the mesonet. So you guys can see whenever it gets past underneath 60, I stop earning money. And I'm still earning money through the mesonet if it's still inside the tornado. Now, you will have to find out if it's inside the tornado still through if you are still earning money after the tornado passed you. If the tornado's passed you and you're still earning money, that means that your vehicle is still inside the tornado. Which, if it is, leave it there as long as possible, as that also helps you earn money faster. I've been playing for about 2 years. I have 5.4 million. Believe whenever I say that I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. There's also another way that you guys can really earn money, and that is by following people around, and then wherever like tips place their vehicles and deploy their vehicles, you place your probe right next to them if it's headed right for you. Now, another way that you can check to see if it's headed right for you is if you are on PC, you can zoom in, and then you can just kind of sit there and stay still, and if it's not moving, it's moving towards you. If it doesn't look like it's moving towards you. If it looks like it's moving left to right, go whichever way it looks like it's moving, and you will be able to intercept it on point. So back to the radar. You guys can see this has like negative 30 mile per hour winds, and then like around a negative 60, so it's probably around negative 9. It's probably around 90 miles per hour at this current moment, as it is weak. But don't let the TVS always lie to you. The TVS icon has been known to lie in Helicity a lot. I have experienced it firsthand, where it would say that there was a yellow TBS tornado, but then I would have like 170. on my probe. That's not yellow TPS. Though, if it doesn't look like it is that strong, go over to the other one, twin radar. See if you guys are on camera radar, you guys will get better wind speeds from tornadoes that are like closer to camera and all that, and more accurate TBS icons, but they can still lie a lot, and they do still lie a lot. So just be ready for that. Alright. So let me think of something else I should tell you guys. I told you guys some easy ways to make money. I told you guys how to read radar for the most part. Although I did not tell you guys some things. Okay, so y'all guys see this triangle thing that says 0.3. That is the hail. That is recording 0.3 inches of hail. 0.3 inches of hail. So the red is heavy rain. The purple-ish is hail. You can also see white every now and then, and that's also hail. See, this is just regular hail, not large hail, not very large hail, but regular hail. If you guys see white, that means very large hail. If you guys see it almost being white, but still being purple, that's a large hail. Heavy rain, very heavy rain, I should say. Heavy rain, moderate rain, light rain, very light rain, and then obviously nothing. Okay, so since this tornado is done with, we're going to look at tornado tracks as well, so I'll help you guys be able to determine what the EF rating is for the tornadoes. Now, if you guys go over here, if you guys see this, so the blue is EF0, the green is EF1, the yellow is EF2, the orange is EF3, the red is EF4, and then the pink would be EF5. It is very rare to get a EF5. I've had plenty of towns being slabbed and then the tornado being rated EF4. So it is decently rare to, it's rarer than normal, than what it used to be at least, to get an EF5. Also, you guys will rarely ever encounter screen shakes from far away. If you guys do encounter screen shakes from far away, that means it is extremely violent. As I had a 326 mile per hour tornado earlier, like a few days ago, and nothing. There was no screen shake. So if you guys see screen shaking, that means it's extremely violent. Oh, I just hit a pole. Okay. Okay, now if you guys are like me and you guys want to earn a lot of money very quickly, I do recommend driving straight into the tornado. There's also another method for getting money pretty fast. Although I would say don't abuse that one. I do have a video on it. Don't abuse it, as that might end up being patched if you guys do abuse it. As I'm not entirely too sure if it's allowed or not. I already told some admins about it. They didn't say really anything, so I'm assuming it's allowed. Just don't abuse it. But if you guys are like me and you guys want to earn money fast, this is how I've earned this much money super fast. I literally just drove straight into the tornado. I drove straight into the tornado and let the tornado pick me up, causing me to go flying, and then I die, and most of the time my vehicle is still inside the tornado. So then I still earn money even after I died. It's a really easy way to earn money. You just have to make sure that you can get to it in time. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it for that. See, I guess you can look at my mesonet. See, he almost lifted me. And now I'm gonna go back over here. Got. And that is how you can earn money while, you know, being dead and respawning. You can even spawn in your vehicle again. This time I'm gonna use Titus, as this was the very first vehicle that I recommended. Now, is this the first vehicle that I got? No. Do I regret not getting this vehicle first? Yes. I saved up for Dominator 2 first. That was the very first interceptor that I ever got, was Dominator 2. I then saved up for Dominator 3 and then Tiv 2. I did eventually get Dom 1 and Tiv 1, but I saved that for like pretty much last. After I had Dow, which made getting so much money easier. Okay, so now I'm trying to think. Okay, that is pretty much all that I can think of on how to be able to get money and the starter guide. This is pretty much all that I can think about at the moment. If I have any more, I will make another video to this, only if you guys want more videos like this. So I know most of the people who are subscribed to my YouTube channel have said Twisted videos, but I'm gonna do Helicity videos for now, and then I'll switch to Twisted maybe, like way more Twisted maybe. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. By the way, you guys can see I have my probe still there. That's everything that you guys need to know, at least for now. If, or whenever Helicity updates for like 1.9, I do plan on making a Helicity 1.9 guide for y'all guys. So if y'all guys want that, or want a guide for like Twisted or something like that, I guys can always go check out Blank's videos for Twisted. But if you guys want Helicity guides, y'all guys get this video to at least 10 likes if you guys want another guide, or maybe like advanced stuff that you guys would need to know. Not sure if you guys want that or not. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.